have no music. There we go. It's a little loud. I'm gonna turn down just a bit. There we go. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I already have a knot. I have a knot at both ends of my string now. That's helpful. Hi, Rosewood. How you doing? I finished Flareon. I did finish Flareon, and then I finished Flareon, and then everybody voted, and there was a tie between if I should do Sylveon or Leafeon, and so we did a tiebreaker vote, and they voted for Sylveon, and then I did this much on my last live, and it took forever because I made so many mistakes on the last live. It was absolutely ridiculous. Like, so many mistakes. Just back to back to back to back to back mistakes. But that's okay, because I proved that even if you're a professional, you still mess some stuff up, and it happens. And people got to see how I fix it when I mess things up, so people were saying it was very helpful to know that they're not alone, and also, like, to see practical applications of, like, how do you, like, fix it when you mess up. So I'm gonna call it a win, even though it was, I don't know, probably embarrassing. I guess that's the right word. This is the last color that they voted on last time, so I figured I'd keep going with it and finish it up. I need my glasses on. That would be fantastic. Glasses help me see what I'm doing. Oh, really, kitten? Tell me more. Really, baby? Tell me all about it. Oh, really? And then what happened? Oh, you got your toy. Do you want to play fetch? Yes, you do. She came and dropped this right in my lap. Come here. You gotta go get it. Off she goes. Oh, you brought it back. Do you want me to throw it again? You gotta bring it over here. I can't reach it. She went pouncing off after it again. Okay, get here. So, this is her favorite toy. Or this, like, style. She really likes, like, they're like those finger trap things. But you like push the ends in and it like makes this nice little like shape that she can like pick up pretty easily with her mouth. And it's her absolute favorite. August likes the ones that look like little plastic springs. I actually think that is all of this color that there is on this piece. Weirdly enough. Is that right? Something like a dozen? 30? Oh, there's one more somewhere. Unless I miscounted. Which I might have done. Whatever. We're gonna call it. We're gonna say we're done with this color. And... you guys get to vote on what color you want me to see next. And I have this new fancy thingy that I got for my birthday so we can like show off all the colors at once, like in one. Oh, it doesn't work so well on the TikTok. because the camera's too close. But there are 10 colors on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we go. I'm gonna open the poll on here. Let me do this, please. 5. No, not that. 9. 10. Start that on there. And then over here, and pull here. Let me pull. Oh, it's gonna make me do it again. Hold on. Will you sit there? You're gonna knock the whole thing over. You might knock the whole thing over. Okay. Wait. Hi, Wednesday. Hi, you're in my lap now. I need you to move, girl. Okay. I'm gonna very carefully. It's not an exact science. I don't know what I'm doing. What color should I stitch next? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. You can only have 5 options on here. That's annoying. Cool. I like how the rules on all of these are different. You guys on the purple app, just tell me in the chat and I will count the votes. So if you want me to do an outline next, vote for number 1 or number 4. The number 1 is black, but there's actually not a lot of black in this pattern. Most of the outlining is done with this like really navy blue color. And this isn't even all of the colors in this pattern. There's still 4 more colors, but apparently the purple app only allows me to put 5 options in a poll, and the clock app only lets me put 10, and I have like 14. So you guys are just gonna have to deal, I guess. So the purple app, I'm not for the Twitch, that one. I'm not gonna be opening a poll because it's being done. So. Wednesday, please don't play with those. Please. Hey, miss, you're being a troublemaker. Excuse me. They're not for you. They're mine. My treasure hoard. Mine. Where's your toy? Wednesday, where's your toy? No. 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 She's like gently pawing it, trying to get it. No. She knocks the camera over. I apologize. She's not grateful. Or she's not graceful. She's clumsy. That's the one. She's clumsy. Good lord. I speak English. Who are you making out? I'm making Sylveon, and we haven't done any outlining yet, so it's just random spots of color, and nobody can tell what it is yet. That's okay. We'll figure it out eventually. We'll get there. We'll get there. That's what it looks like so far. Miss! Stop! That is mine. No. She keeps trying to steal these little things, like, because I was unwinding thread earlier. She keeps trying to steal them, and I have to like, no, it's garbage. I will throw it in the trash. Miss. Oh my god, August is stuck on one of my cords. He's like trying to step over it. My cat ears are beautiful. They're just, you are lovely. I love you. You are a beautiful kitten. Where's your toy? You wanna play fetch? Wednesday, fetch! Wednesday, fetch! Come on. Where's your toy? August, where did your sister's toy go? Oh god, what is that? No. Sorry. Here they are again. So we're voting on what color, and then I'm gonna go back to stitching. If my cat will leave this alone. A wild shelter. Wild shelter appears. We're gonna try and catch it. August! Oh my goodness, the two of you, you are in troublemaker mode. Okay. Wednesday. Psst. Psst. Don't you blep at me. Oh, okay. We have a tie. 1, 4, and 6. Okay, somebody on the purple app. Give me a number. 1, 4, or 6. The first one in wins. Ready, set, go. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to pull up the Ducky Dice of Fate. Ducky Dice of Destiny. Sorry. They're cats. They have no other mode. Sometimes they get all sweet and cuddly and rumble boxy and 6. You're on the TikTok. I need someone on the Twitch. Oh my gosh, tea is delicious. You already had your chance to vote. They didn't have a chance to vote. Okay, nobody's saying anything. All right, we're pulling out the Ducky Dice of Destiny. Ducky Dice. Okay, here we go. Those of you who don't know, here are the Ducky Dice of Destiny. They have rubber duck inclusions inside of them because, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Okay, so. All right, so if we get a 1 or a 2, it'll be number 1. If we get a 3 or 4, it'll be number 4. And if we get a 5 or 6, it'll be number 6. And somehow that actually worked out. Shoulder escaped. Here we go. Go. We got, it's hiding in the corner. We got a 4. We got a 4. Okay. Alright. Ducky dice. We can go back in the bathtub. We got a 4. Okay. So we are going to do that one. And that means we're going to be doing our outlining. Heck yes. This needed some outlining so we could start to see what it is anyway. So, it's probably a good thing. Ooh, I can't put that there. That has a really strong magnet on it. That would be not good for my computer. You warned me about it, and then I did it immediately. Alright, so we cut our thread to the length we want. I said the T word. Clock Daddy gets angry when I say the T word. But you know what? Clock Daddy's already suppressing me tonight. So I'm ignoring Clock Daddy's algorithm needs. Pull 3, darn you thing. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Normally this far into a stream, I have like 20 to 30 people in like viewing and everything, and I'm at 5 right now, which is the most I've had since I just started. So Clock Daddy's mad at me, probably because I haven't posted any content lately. So I made Clock Daddy angry by not making videos, so Clock Daddy's taking it out on my live stream. So I apologize for that. But to be fair, my birthday was yesterday, and I wasn't making content on my birthday. I was hanging out with my family on my birthday. And then today, it snowed, and it was super exciting, and it's a holiday. So not only is it a holiday, but it snowed, and I have never lived anywhere that it has ever snowed before. So when I say, like, this is my first time, like, it snowing, I mean, like, other than, like, once or twice, like, being on vacation in a mountain cabin. This is the first time that I've ever, like, woken up somewhere that I live, like, woken up in my own bed to, like, there being snow outside. And it was still, like, you know, snowing this morning. So that was really exciting. And also, like, My younger kiddo has literally never been in the snow before. They're almost 7. And my older kid hasn't been in the snow since before the younger one was born. So she doesn't remember it because she was like a year and a half old. So she doesn't remember ever being in the snow. And so it was just a very exciting morning for everybody. So there was no content to be made, Clock Daddy. Holiday. Oh, I celebrate the Wheel of the Year, so today is Imbolc. It is the last winter festival. It's sort of a beginning of spring festival. It celebrates the beginning of the lambing season, and sort of the coming of spring. So even though spring isn't for about 6 more weeks or so, it's the first sort of spring festival. So yeah. So you can't see it on the Clock app, but on the Purple app, that I'm not allowed to say the name of because Clock Daddy gets mad. I've got candles lit behind me, and although I don't know that you guys can see them very well either, they're just little votive candles. But I have some lit behind me on the dresser, and I put out my spring flower bouquet over there. And just little things like that. I was gonna hang up my Valentine's Day bunting, but frankly I forgot. So I will have to dig that out and try and remember to do that tomorrow. And I want to go, like normally I would be switching over well actually I'd still have our winter wreath on my front door for Imbolc, but the next one I would swap it out. I would swap it out for our spring one. Spring hasn't technically started yet. But we haven't put up our wreaths on our, we haven't put a wreath up on our new door at our new place yet. But my partner said he found the box with them in it. So, yeah. I don't know where the other one went. Hi, Wednesday. You almost knocked my clipboard off my lap. Oh, you are right in the way of the camera. Good job. Just read the Wikipedia article on the book and it's interesting. Yeah, it is. I really like celebrating the Wheel of the Year and like I don't know, it makes me feel like more connected to the seasons, but I also like grew up in a place where the season changes are like really, really subtle. So this is gonna be my first year actually like experiencing like the true changing of the seasons. Wednesday. Excuse me, miss. Hey. Miss. I see you getting into trouble behind my laptop screen. You're wiggling the camera. I know you're back there. What are you getting into? I'm closing this. Thank you. She's over there like, rude. So is you being back there right now? You celebrate as part of your religion, so let me ask what your religion is. So, I identify as more spiritual than religious. With that said, I do identify as a druid and sort of witchy adjacent. I don't really work with any deities. So I'm pagan in the sense that I don't ascribe to Christianity. But that's about the extent of it. Like I'm not polytheistic or anything like that. I don't really work with deities. We just kind of honor the changing of the seasons and so like what goes hand in hand with that will be like eating seasonally and like, oh my gosh, cat. Give me a moment. My cat just knocked everything off the table. So I have to address that. Kitty, yes, Kitty. Kitty is troublemaker tonight. Normally, it's Trevor. Today, it's you. Go figure. Can I see the book magic? Which book? What book are we reading? So yeah, I don't follow like religious tenets so much as like spiritual, personal tenets. So I don't know, like I never know like quite how to answer that question like satisfactorily for anybody other than me. I think they're talking about the this is a little magnetic needle minder. I got it for my birthday and it's so cute and it says needle magic. So I'll hold it up close so you guys can see it and I'll hold it up close so you guys can see it if it'll focus. There it goes. Needle magic. And it is a little needle minder. So my needle sticks to it so I don't lose it. It just like magnetizes on there. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. That was one of my birthday presents yesterday. So I'm excited to have it and not have to worry about where my I have like this big awkward box that had like a little pincushion thing in it, and that's what I was using before, was the little pincushion that was attached to the inside of the box, and like it was awkward and like it was never in the right place. And so yeah, now I won't have that problem anymore because it's just like right there on my work. Rose Witch, did you see Wednesday when she ran in front of the camera? Thank you for explaining the reason why it's interesting. No problem. I know, like, Druidry is such a wide umbrella term. It's very much like Christianity, where there's like 2,000 different varieties of Christianity, all under the same, like, vague label. And some of them, like, wildly different beliefs from others. So Druidry is kind of very similar in that, even to the extent of, like, within Druidry, you have some people who are polytheistic and other people who are atheist or agnostic. And, I mean, there are even Druids who are also Christian. So it's a very wide gamut of beliefs, like, unto itself, or, like, that are contained within that. And so I kind of, it breaks down to more about, like, the relationship you have with the earth and with nature, and, like, the spirituality behind it, and, like, seeing that we're all interconnected and intertwined, and how that affects your behaviors and your choices and that kind of thing. More so than which or how many gods you work with. I guess. Does Wicca fall under the Druid umbrella? Wicca is separate in and of itself, but there are some Druids who also practice Wicca, the same way that there are Druids who are also Christian. Because Druidry is more of a spirituality and Wicca is an actual, like, religion. So you can be both, you can be neither, you can be one or the other. They're not mutually exclusive. And they're not mutually inclusive either. So it really just depends on the individual person. And, like, there are definitely witches who are not Wiccan, and there are Wiccans who don't necessarily describe themselves as witches per se, and, like, things like that. So, like, it's all a little muddy, and it's all kind of everybody's personal views and stances are a little bit different and unique to themselves. And I kind of like that. Little girl, you just gonna sit there and be a troublemaker tonight? You're gonna come be on camera again? Stick your face right in it? That's not for you. Wednesday. Please don't. That's mine. I wish I could push the camera back so she would be in frame. Because she's so cute. Hello, animals. Wednesday, you want to come over here and be on camera? She's sitting right next to it. Boop. She's like, why you boop me? Because you're cute. You need the boops. You just licking your paws there now? You silly goose. Hello, how you doing? Are you the Kaylee that just ordered from me? Kitten, you are literally blocking the entire camera. Seriously. Yes! Okay, awesome. I just shipped out your package. I shipped it out yesterday morning. So it's on its way. Oh my goodness. Kitten, please don't. Oh! Did you figure out where I put the kitty treats? Yeah, they're in a drawer. You can't get that open because you don't have opposable thumbs. Did you fall off there? You can't get in there. She busted into the jar of kitty treats the other day, so I had to lock them up in the drawer. And she just now figured out that she can smell them and knows where they are. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see it when it's done. Kid wants to be the star of the show in the purple. She really, really does, guys. So much so that I do have like, you know, you can get like channel points or whatever, like for watching, and you can like turn them in for stuff. I have a feed her treats reward because that's how badly she wants to be a part of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will totally be posting pics and sharing your stuff. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm losing count. My eyeballs keep going screwy and I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, okay, I had to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're good. 10 and 11. This is why it's called counted cross stitch, and also why I need to get my eyes checked. I'm wearing glasses and I still can't see straight. Is your needle minder to the side there? Yes, I just got it yesterday for my birthday and I'm very excited about it. It's very cute. It says Needle Magic. It's a little spell book. It's so cute. Thank you. It's from an Etsy shop. Which one is it from? Hold on. Would help if that wasn't in the way. This one. And then click there. No, don't do that. Go away. Go away. It is from Hoops and More. HOOPSNMORE. And I think I might have gotten a couple things from them for my birthday. No, I got one thing from them and I got 2 things from Modern Hoopla. That's what it is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I had a really lovely, like, just kind of mellow day. I went to the post office and shipped your package. And then me and the kids went to the library, and then my partner got off work early, so when we came home, I think we watched a movie, and then we had dinner, and we had dessert, which is questionable at best, and that's my fault for not reading the instructions before I picked out what I wanted, and we went and got all the stuff for it. It was above our skill level to make. It was a blackberry and chocolate tart, and like the flavor was good, but the texture was like wet sand. So it was. We all had a piece of it, and then we're like, yeah, I'm good. If we don't have any more of this, I think I'll be okay with that. So we ended up tossing the rest of that, but it was I have a needle minder that looks like a vanilla Oreo cookie. That's awesome. Yeah, so you would think that I would learn to stop picking complicated recipes, but that's just kind of what I do in the kitchen. Like when I bake and stuff, I always want to like try something new. So the kids, every year for their birthdays, they usually give me a challenge for whatever they want. So depending on what their theme is. Although this year, the little one says that they want worms in the mud, which is like the crushed up Oreos with the chocolate pudding and like the gummy worms in it. And I was like, oh yeah, we can do that. Like that's super, super easy, kiddo. So because that's so easy, I might try to do some sort of worms in the mud cake instead of just like, you know, in a little Dixie cup or whatever. Like that seems kind of boring. So I might try and make it a little bit fancier for them, but usually I do okay. It's just that I've never made a tart before. The crust was okay. It was just like the consistency of the tart itself. We didn't let the blackberry like jam layer set, like it didn't set properly before we added the chocolate, so it all just kind of like congealed together. And then the texture was just so bad because it all mixed together, and like those were not supposed to mix together. I'm always making something way too complicated. Yeah, exactly. So that's, you know, that's what I did. It's and then my little kiddo was like, hey, can we snuggle? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's snuggle. So we're like snuggling on the couch, and then they fell asleep in my arms, and like they're about to turn 7 in a couple months, y'all, and like I was just like, oh, they fell asleep. They haven't done that in so long. But it was just like, it was just so cute for them to just like curl up and fall asleep on me on my birthday. And I was just like, oh, my heart. There's like fun things in their cake with like edibles, like, ooh, that would be really cool. My partner will be so mad. Yeah, that would be super awesome. I bet they would absolutely enjoy like all of that. Like edible slime and like just all the ooey gooey stuff. But yeah, I have no idea what my older kiddo is gonna want for her birthday. She is usually the one who throws me like a real challenge. The last 2 years she has asked for space themed cakes. And I've like gone about it different ways to try and do them, and both of them didn't turn out the best. I think my favorite one was the year she asked for, there was a book called JoJo and Daddy Bake a Cake. And it's about, I don't know if you guys know Fancy Nancy, and it's about Fancy Nancy's little sister JoJo baking a cake with their dad. And so they show a picture of this cake, and it's like this like super tall cake with like all of these like strawberries around the edges and like puffs of frosting, like sprinkles everywhere, and it's got like a little like bunting banner on the top of it. And she was like, I want that cake for my birthday. And I was like, okay, well that's what the outside's gonna look like. Like, what do you want on the inside? And so she was looking on Pinterest, and mind you, she's like 3 at the time. And she finds this like 6-tiered cake that's like pink and purple ombre on the different tiers. And I was just like, oh my god, I cannot make this child a 6-tiered cake. They're 3. So I made her a 4-tiered cake, but I did manage to do it with like 2 shades of pink and 2 shades of purple, and she was so excited, and that was probably the best looking cake I've ever made, and it was actually really good too. And then I think the year after that, she asked me to do like this massive candy melt flour like on top of the whole cake, and I've never worked with candy melt before, let alone like making something like that. So like that was super challenging, but I did do it. I did manage it. So she usually sets me like the hard challenges. The last couple years, the little kiddo has just wanted rainbow cakes. Actually, I think the last 3 years they've just wanted rainbow cake, but they will not elaborate on what a rainbow cake is. I think the first year we did like where you like pour the different colors in so that it's like rainbow tie-dye kind of on the inside of the cake. And then the year after that, we made like a bunch of cupcakes and then did like a big rainbow swirl of frosting across the top of them with like little mini marshmallows as like the clouds. And then this past year, I like decorated the whole top of the cake to be like blue sky with like puffy clouds, and then like a big rainbow like smeared across the top of the cake. Like it was pretty cool. That said, I'm not a professional baker, and not all of my cakes turn out well or even edible. But that is That is the risk you run with putting me in charge of the birthday baking. But I try. But we have a lot of fun doing it every year, and the kids have a lot of fun getting to like have a big say in what their cake like looks like and stuff. What's the benefit of tying the knot into, or tying the end into a knot? I don't like weaving the end underneath. I prefer to tie a knot instead. For me, like when I weave the knot, like when I weave the ends underneath, because I almost exclusively stitch in hoops, the needle will like run into the edge of the hoop a lot. Like I'm trying to show it on the cameras. Into the edge of the hoop, and that like gives me kind of a yuck feeling. I don't like the texture of that. So I prefer to tie knots if I can. So if my piece is going to end up staying in a hoop once I'm finished with it, I will tie knots. I will weave the ends under if it's going to be framed. What are you crashing into over there? Just over there like nothing. You didn't hear anything? I didn't do anything. Is that door open? Hold on, I gotta go check and see if the door is open. How many colors are in Sylveon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Sylveon, I think, has the most colors out of any of the patterns that I've made so far. What you guys doing? What are you doing over here, troublemakers? Okay, fine, you're going upstairs. All right, the cats are going upstairs. They don't want to be down here anymore. Yeah, so Sylveon has 19 colors. I think the most after that is like 15 or 16. I usually set the max amount of colors like that I'm willing to do on a pattern at 25, but like this is the closest I've gotten so far to that, like hitting that cap. But obviously it like depends on how complicated the pattern is too. Like I'm jumping too. Let's go. remaking. I'm working on Sylveon right now. I don't think I could do this easily. I mean, it's not difficult to learn, and I am using a pattern. You just can't see the pattern because it's not on the screen. But basically, it's like any other pixel art, like perler beads or diamond painting or things like that, where I have a pattern with the little symbols on it, and each symbol means a different color, and so I just kind of follow where it tells me to put this color. I like doing perler bead art. Yeah, perler bead art is fun too. My kiddo really likes that. My mom did that, the patterns. Yeah, when I was little, I did rug cooking too. Yeah, my kids really like the latch cooking too. They like that, and they like perler beads and Legos and let's see if connects. They just like building stuff. Anything that lets them get their hands dirty and build stuff, you know? 10, 20, just go that. Just below this one. My son loves making things and a mess with clay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Unpopular opinion, I hate Play-Doh. Like, I will play with Play-Doh. Like, I like playing with Play-Doh. I like the texture of it and stuff. I hate letting my kids play with Play-Doh because it gets just absolutely everywhere. And I will be picking up little dried bits of Play-Doh from everywhere. Forever. So we currently don't even like have Play-Doh in the house. Even though they're like prime Play-Doh age, I can't stand it. So we just want a Play-Doh free house. I don't like the texture of Play-Doh at all. It makes my hands feel so gross. Oh yeah, I could totally see that being a thing. I definitely have a lot of like texture aversions. my biggest one is microfiber. Like those, what do they call them? Like those as seen on TV, like microfiber cloths. Ew, the ultimate. Yeah, it's so, like, I can feel every single skin cell on my hands gripping onto this thing, and then, like, Velcro when I take my hand off of it. It's not okay. But then on, like, the flip side of that, yes, I hate it so much. Yeah, it's the worst. But then on the flip side, there are, like, textured yeses. Like, I like velvet. I know that some people, that's a texture no-no, like velvet and corduroy. I like velvet. I like journals and notebooks that have like the matte covers on them. That it's so smooth. I just want to pet it. I don't know why. Chinchillas. Just chinchillas. I could pet a chinchilla all day. I used to have pet chinchillas. I just want to pet them forever. They're so soft. I love those covers. Yes! Those covers are so good. So good. I would love to be able to figure out how to like print my own bookmark designs on like that texture. Oh my gosh, if you ever get a chance to pet a chinchilla, like, do it. They're like, biologically, they are the softest creatures on earth. Their fur is so dense that like you can't bathe them in water because they won't dry out, because their fur's too dense for them to dry out. So they bathe by like rolling in like super fine volcanic ash. But they are so soft. Oh my god. I had 2 of them when I was in like high school. And they're so darn cute. I've like almost always had rodents. This is actually like one of the few times in my life where I haven't had rodents. Like I've had rats, and I've had guinea pigs, and I've had hamsters, and I've had bunnies, and I've had chinchillas. I've had so many different rodents. But I haven't had rodents since like just after my older kiddo was born. I was just like, I need to take care of a tiny human, and I don't have the energy and like the ability. Like I was struggling to like bend over to clean the guinea pig cages and stuff like that, and I was like, these guys would be better with somebody who could actually like, you know, clean their cages without being in immense amounts of pain. So like, maybe that shouldn't be me. So I found other people to adopt them. I mean, to be fair, at the time I was working with a guinea pig rescue, so like it wasn't like it was difficult, but yeah. I always had a dog. I love puppy cuddles. Yeah, I've had dogs since I was about 8, like pretty much constantly in my life. This is my first time having cats. They're like 6 months old, and this is my first time ever having cats. My dad is like insanely allergic to them, so like we can never have them growing up. And I am actually allergic to cats, like mildly. But having these guys in the house, like since they were about a month old, I really haven't been having any issues with them. I've been having bigger issues with like my seasonal allergies this year than the cats. So I need to figure out what's up with my seasonal allergies, especially because I just moved across the country. So like that's a whole like I'm in a whole nother ecosystem, and my body doesn't know what to do with that. But yeah, the cats are not the cause of the allergies, ironically. I definitely thought they were gonna be. My husband would love, my son would love to have a cat, but my husband's allergic. Yeah, my daughter was actually begging for a cat for like several years, and I kept telling her no because I was allergic. And then we were trying to befriend a feral cat in our neighborhood and take her in because she kept having litters. And we were not able to befriend her, but we were able to adopt her third litter. So Wednesday and August are her third set of babies. And so we were able to adopt them and take them in and keep them homes, and then bring them across the country with us when we moved from California to Maryland. But yeah, they're here to stay. We didn't tell the kids that we were gonna keep them. We're just gonna foster them while they're little and make sure that they get spayed and neutered so that they don't have babies too. And then at Christmas we were like, yeah, no, we're keeping them for good. My allergies didn't really manifest. I thought I was gonna be sneezing all the time and have super itchy, watery eyes and have my asthma be acting up, and no, none of that ever really happened. So even when I wake up and the cat is sitting on my face, because he's kind of a butthead like that. But yeah, we were planning on the original plan was well, we'll keep them, we'll take them in, we'll keep them just for a few months and see how my allergies do, and if nothing else, we'll get them spayed and neutered and try to find another home for them. But worst case scenario, if we do have to set them free back into the colony, at least they will be spayed or neutered and it won't be causing any more problems or adding to population growth of the feral cat colony. But yeah, we ended up getting them spayed and neutered a week or two before we moved to Maryland. And it was just yep, nope, they're part of the family. they're coming with us. Plus, my dog, I had guinea pigs when I got my dog, and she was only 2 pounds, so she was the same size as the guinea pigs when I first got her. And so I'm pretty sure she thought she was a guinea pig, the first few months of her life until she started to outgrow them. And so she was always so gentle with them and everything because she kind of thought she was one. But lately, she's older, she's 10 now, and we were I really think that she could use a friend, but I don't want to get another puppy, and I'm not really sure what we want. And like I said, my daughter was begging for a cat for several years now. And so finally we were just well, I bet she would do fine with a cat because she was so good with the guinea pigs, and so because the kittens were a pound when we got them, they were only a month old. They were the same size as the guinea pigs she was used to being around when she was a puppy. And so she didn't really know what they were at first, but she just kind of left them alone, and now she's just used to them. But they keep her company and stuff if we have to leave her home alone, so that's really good, as they help keep her anxiety down. She's a lot more calm since we got them. She just needed a buddy to hang out with her. But yeah, I think having both of them was also good because they keep each other entertained, and so they don't really bug her as much. So they'll play with each other and stuff. Sometimes they'll bug her and try and be we want to play, and she just kind of grumbles at them no, I'm old and cranky, I'm gonna sleep. Mr. Kanish, thank you for the resubscribe. I appreciate that. Don't you call me Mr. Kanish, I'm mad. I mean, to be fair, your screen name does say Mr. Kanish. Nana, are you going to be there on game night next Friday? On the 10th? I think Littlefish said he might join us for some Raccoon Sky Pirates. So we're coming up with, Littlefish was throwing out some ideas for some of the future game night things for some other games that we could play for the winners of the self-care challenge for future months. So other ideas that have been tossed out are Thirsty Sword Lesbians, and there's another one. What was the other one he recommended? I don't remember. I'll have to think about it. I can't remember what the other one was. Crap, what was it? For the life of me, I don't know. It's what happens when you have soup for brains. Can't remember shit. think that's it for this color, which means we're gonna be voting on the next color. Ah! I throw my scissors. Fantastic job, Al. Just tucking scissors. No, it's safe. Not a safe plan. Okay. Fill in the spot from this color, since this color's all done. That's not the right one. That one's not wrapped yet. We're gonna go with this one. Okay. In that little spot right there. Okay. I'm gonna move. Okay. Here's our thing to do. And here are our colors 1 through 10. And here comes your poll. If you are hanging out with Clock Daddy. This is your poll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And while you guys vote, I'm gonna finish up my highlighting and wrap another color. Because I have to bobbinate. I don't remember who said that last time, but I'm stealing it. It's my word now. It's a verb. Right. Highlighting is done. On to bobbinating. Accordion bobbin is 27. Is that you? It's you. Okay. And this I need 10. Sticker. Need a bobbin. Can I request you do Charizard 1 next? I have a pattern for Charizard, but I have not, well, okay. I have done Charizard before, so, but the Charizard that I did, it's actually right here. But the Charizard that I did, this was not made off of my pattern. This was made off of a pattern that somebody else did. So, I am gonna be selling this one, and then I will be making my own, for my own private collection of Pokemon hoops that are going up on my Pokemon hoop wall. But as for which ones I do next, like what one I'm doing next, I'm working my way through the evolutions right now. So once I finish up the evolutions, then I don't know how we're gonna decide after that. Like, I've been letting everybody vote on like which evolution to do next. So I started with Flareon. And then right now I'm working on Sylveon, and so I've been letting everybody vote on like which one, which evolution to do next. So I might like open up some sort of vote for like which Pokemon to do next. Other than the evolutions, the other thing to note is I am keeping it to the first 150 for my own personal stuff. I make patterns for more than just the first 150, like for other people to make. But me personally, other than the evolutions, I'm only going to be stitching the first 150 for my own private collection. So if you see me doing anything outside of that, it's probably a commission for somebody. do that personal one next. Well, that's why I'm saying I'm doing the evolutions for my personal collection. But yeah. 18. Sticker on that one. I have a whole bunch of new thread that I have to get on bobbins. So I can do that while I'm waiting for the folder books. Sorry, I love Charizard. No, that's okay. You can love Charizard. Actually, I'm thinking about stitching another Vulpix because Vulpix is my favorite. So I'm having a hard time because I want Vulpix to be on my giant Pokemon hoop wall that is, it's either gonna go like above our downstairs couch or it's gonna go like in our dining room. I'm not sure which yet. But I also want like a Vulpix here in my craft center, like my little crafty area, so I can like have it on the wall behind me when I'm stitching. So I'm thinking about making another Vulpix and just having 2 Vulpix. All right, and with that bobbin complete, so is our pull. All right, so 50% of the vote went to number 6. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Set this aside. I'm gonna pop the next color in so that that'll be ready later. And away we go. Over. Make sure everybody can see it pretty good. There we go. Alright, and this is baby blue. It's a baby blue color. What is this one? I forgot. This is Sylveon. So this is one of the evolutions. This is the second one in our evolution series. I like lost all words right there for a minute. Charizard is so fearful. Yes, he is very ferocious. I love how spicy he is in the cartoon too. He's just like, nope, you can't make me do anything. Like, silly tiny human. You think you control this. In games I would choose him. I think my very first starter I ever chose was Bulbasaur. My older kiddo has a Charmander plushie, and the little one chose Bulbasaur. How do you play the Pokemon game on here? So you're gonna start by hitting an exclamation mark and typing Poke Start, all one word, and that'll give you your first starter Pokemon. And then after that, you can catch Pokemon by typing exclamation mark Poke Catch, all one word. And there's like a Poke Shop where you can like buy items and you can like battle. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but I have gone that far. Oh, you got a Grookey! So Girder got away, but another one will spawn in about 5 minutes or so, I think. My mom did the bigger ones. Like stitched them? Yeah, there's like I'm not quite sure how like the Poke Shop works, and like you have like a Pokédex. I think they have like over 800 Pokemon on here that you can catch. I ran out of Pokeballs and I don't know how to get more. I think I need to like go to the shop and buy more, but I don't know how to get money also. So like, I don't know. I need to like do more research and figure out more about it. It's called the Pokemon Community Game. Yeah, must do more research. Must figure out how to play better. Inside of the other ear now. Okay. I'm gonna start from there. We're gonna go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I made so many mistakes last time. We don't want to make more mistakes. We just want to be able to stitch and not spend our whole time frogging. Well, this is gonna be addicting, right? That's how I ran out of Pokeballs already. Is I was like, as I'm streaming, I'm like, well, I'm here already. I guess I'm going Pokemon catching, and promptly ran out of Pokeballs. So, let me see if I can open the Poke Shop and see if I have any money. Poke Shop. Oh, I'm not even typing in the right thing. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Poke Shop. Please specify the name you owe. I don't know how much money I have, so that's not helpful. 1, 2, 3 rows of this. I knew I was going to be working on the tippy top today. What did I get? I forgot putting it firmly into the hoop stand. It's not the hoop stand's fault. It is user error. The fire at the top of the screen tells me exactly what you're stitching. That's okay. I forgot that was up there too. And so I'm supposed to check it before going live and make sure that that actually says what it is that I'm doing, and I forgot. So, you know, goes to show the quality of streamer you're watching here. By the way, I never claimed to know what I was doing, at least with the streaming. I'm like, I know how to cross stitch, but that's about it. That is the extent of my skills, like, in life, is I can cross stitch. I'm aware that my life skills amount to when the zombie apocalypse does happen, um, I will be one of the first to go. And I've just kind of accepted my lot in life. My partner has also accepted that his lot in the zombie apocalypse is he will go trying to rescue my dumb butt from whatever nonsense I've gotten myself into, because it will happen. I'll be like, zombie apocalypse, but I need to save the feral kittens. Actually, yeah, that tracks. That tracks. This thing's eyes are so big. Better to stare into your soul with. I'm just gonna give myself over to the zombies. I won't survive. Yeah, pretty much. That's where I'm at. But my partner has insisted that he is going to try to save me, rescue me, keep me from succumbing to the zombies. Good luck to him. All of my nightmares in real life are about zombies and being chased, so some might say baby doll eyes. Would you ever get a cross-stitch tattoo? I would definitely consider it. I only have 2 tattoos, and I'm the kind of person who, like, I will know the tattoo I want, and then I will, like, just go get it done right away. So, like, I know I want, like, a back piece in particular. And like I vaguely kind of sort of know what I want theme-wise, but I haven't found like just the right like thing yet. Otherwise I would have just gone and got it done already. But it's kind of the same thing. Like I would definitely consider a cross-stitch tattoo, but it would have to be like just the right thing, you know? So. Some might say baby doll eyes. It does. It has the babiest of doll eyes. Good lord. Frickin' Arceus, where you just have to baby doll eyes everything to death, except it doesn't kill them, so it just drives you insane. But if you want to fill your Pokedex, you have to use all the baby doll eyes. That was probably the most obnoxious part of that game. Yeah, it was a testament to my patience that I sat there and baby doll eyesed so many. Poor Bidoofs. All the Bidoofs just got all the baby doll eyes. Just blinking at them. I did really dig that version. I did too. I really liked the open world. I liked the concept of like you were creating the Pokedex for the first time. I think that was really, really cool. My partner said I guess a lot of the internet did not like Violet and Scarlet. I did. I did, but I don't know. I did not ever finish Sword and Shield. I can speak and swear. Sword and Shield. I never finished those ones. I actually never beat the Elite Four and like did the ending. So I don't even know how that one ended. But I have played every iteration of them since they came out. I'm just starting Scarlet. Ooh, yay. If you need friends to play with, come join the Discord. We hop on and we join each other's worlds and we go catch Pokemon together and stuff, and it's fun. And I think that's one of the weird things about Violet and Scarlet is, like, you have access to be able to trade for very, like, endgame Pokemon, like, real early in the game. Which a lot of the other editions, like, didn't allow you to do. Oh yeah, if you want to play with other people, definitely, like, join the Discord. We have, like, a Pokemon channel, and, like, we hop on and, like, chat with each other as we, like, play throughout the world. The really cool thing, about playing, so, like, I have Violet, so the cool thing about playing, when you go to other people's games, if they have the other version from you, Pokemon from their version will spawn on your screen so that you can catch that version without having to specifically trade them for them. What's the Discord called? There's not a specific name, but there is a link in my bio to the Discord. My hair's caught. But yeah, there are a few of us that, who is, I think it's Rose. Rose, hops on all the time, and, she likes to, she did it a bunch, and Lane did it before he bailed. We played with Caveman. But yeah, there's like a good, I already highlighted. Why am I pulling my highlighter out again? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's, to be fair, it's predominantly a tabletop role-playing game server. Like, we predominantly do, like, D&D stuff and stuff like that. But we definitely have, like, a craft section, and we have, like, a neurodivergency section, and, like, we're doing a, self-care challenge every month at, like, to help people remember to take care of themselves and stuff, because we could all use a little gentle reminder about stuff like that. And, like, just stuff like that. It's really good, wholesome vibes over there, and I dig it. Everybody over there has been super awesome. Get out of my head, I'm starting a D&D adventure soon. Good. Awesome. Do it. It's so much fun. I play with my kids and their Girl Scout troop, and it is chaotic running a game for tiny humans. They're nonsense, like, in the best way possible. A druid wood elf. Ooh, that's awesome. I think my first character ever was a druid half elf. This was before wood elves were a thing. That's the first character I ever played. Oh, you cut a band, sweet. They're so cute. I have to do a little square sections of time where I get to confuse stitching. I've had to frog way too many times. I mean, hey, there are definitely more than one way to do things. And I have done pieces before where I do sections at a time. That space, the blue space pattern that I did, that was done in chunks. And you can actually see that in some of my videos where I show it off. Like, you can see, like, very clear, like, straight lines where it's clear that I was just working on, like, a chunk at a time. Because that pattern, as beautiful as it is stunning. It's a free pattern, so, like, if you at all have any desire to do it, it's for free online. Just search blue space cross stitch pattern. Stunning. It's a nightmare. It is the most difficult pattern I have ever done, because it's a sprinkle pattern or a confetti pattern or a buckshot pattern, however you want to, whatever phrasing you want to use for it. It's a lot. It took me an entire year to stitch it. I had to keep taking breaks from it because my head hurt. And counting sucks. When you have to do that much counting. Like, this is kind of a normal amount of counting for me, anyway. Okay, let's go. Where are we bouncing to next? Okay, it doesn't look like there's any more of this color on this page. Any over here? Was that it? Was that 59 stitches? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, cool. All right, you guys get to vote again. We're getting through quite a few colors. I'm trying to decide what to stitch next. I bought the stand, but I'm at a roadblock. I need to go look at your stuff. Oh, you should. Thank you. By the way, if you are thinking about getting more than like just 1 or 2 patterns to save yourself some money, I would recommend looking at my Patreon. Like my patterns are like $5 a piece at the shop. But I also do a pattern of the month club, or patterns of the month, because you get 2 new patterns every month. But you also get access to Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, and Pikachu, and then 2 new patterns that rotate out every month. Or if you go for the and that tier is only $7. So like you get 1 pattern for $5, or you get like 6 patterns for $7. And then if you stick at that tier, you get 2 new patterns every month. But then my highest tier is only $12, so it's less than the price of 3 patterns, and you get access to my entire library. And I put 4 new patterns in, like I add at least 4 new patterns to the library every month. So today I just added Blastoise and Venusaur. So those just hit the shop today. Those are brand new in the shop. But those are also the 2 patterns of the month and the patterns of the month tier. And they're the first 2 of 4 for the library, the full library access tier. So, just a thought. If those are things that you guys are interested in. But yeah. I'm gonna push that out of the way again. We're gonna flip this. And we're going to start the poll. And go. Alright. So, what color should I do next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. You have 5 minutes. I'm gonna try and hold this a little closer this time, but like I don't know how to like show off these colors. This is super cute. I got this for my birthday yesterday as well, and I adore it. And it holds all my little like bobbins all like nice and neat together. Like it's wonderful. This is gonna be so great when I'm like working on stitching and stuff. Like I can just like have them all out and ready, and I don't have to like go digging for them. And then my little needle minder, that was a birthday present too. And I got a silhouette cameo 4. Like, oh my gosh. So I'm like super excited to start playing with that. I plan on like designing some like stickers and bookmarks and stuff like that too. So like I'm like super excited about stuff right now, guys. Like I have so many things I want to do. It's ridiculous. I need to like schedule my days out so that I can actually like do things. Do you have a link on your TikTok? I'm new over in this app, but I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me send you. What did I just do? Is that the right thing? Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I need. Okay. Hold on. Now I'm determined to catch all these Pokemon. You should absolutely catch all these Pokemon. That is clearly the right answer. Okay. That link, it will take you to all the other links. So when I say like link in bio on TikTok, that's the link in the bio. So it's got my link to the tree of paying, and it has the link to like this, and to like my craft shop, and to the Discord, and like all of that stuff. Like all of that stuff is on there. But yeah, highly recommend. But I'm biased, so don't listen to me. Of course I highly recommend it. I recommend me. I'm ridiculous. Why does anybody listen to me? You shouldn't. You shouldn't listen to me. You shouldn't take my advice. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just fake it really well. Nobody knows. Nobody will know. I just... Oh, I got the little stand that the Vulpix is sitting on, but that's why I need to make another Vulpix, because the little like metal clippy do on the top of the stand is supposed to go down at the bottom so that it like sits properly in the little stand. So that's part of the reason I need to make another Vulpix also, is so that I can like make it with that at the bottom of it, so it'll actually like sit in the little stand properly. So just clearly I need to just stitch another Vulpix. Like that's clearly just the answer to my problems. So yeah, I just need to stitch another Vulpix. That way I can put one on the Pokemon hoop wall, and I can keep one to be my little bestie, to be my little friend. Alright, what color are we gonna do? Should I shorten the poles next time? Can I make it shorter? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, but this thingy also has like a little magnet right here, so like I could use this as a needle minder too. So I have to be careful not to set this down on my laptop, because I guess magnets are bad for electronics. I've been informed. My partner's definitely like the tech guy. Like I am not the tech guy. I am not tech savvy. Just whatsoever at all, even a little bit. If you couldn't tell by the fact that I'm constantly fumbling my way through live streaming. Why did it... Huh. That's weird. It didn't highlight. Okay, number 3 is the winner. Here we go. That one right there. Ta-da! And fill in the spot. Pull Sylveon back over here. Get over here, you. I don't even know what symbol we're using yet. We're gonna find out together. It's an adventure. It's an adventure, and I am dragging you on it, whether you want to be here or not. We're gonna do this together. I am like Gandalf, and you are my hobbitses. Head Glens, welcome. How you doing tonight? Good to see you as always. Alright, what color are we starting? I don't know. Another shade of pretty pink. Oh, we get to do the ears. We get to do the big floppy ears. Okay. Actually, we're gonna start down at the feet. We're gonna start down at the feetsies, work our way up to the ears. Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't know. We're gonna make it up as we go. Chaotic crafting. don't know what we're doing. Everyone thinks I have a plan, but I don't. Oh my god, give me the thread. It didn't want to let go. Christine Plans, hi, welcome. Holy smokes, there's so much and you're just checking the channels. We do have a lot of channels. Not all of the channels are super active. Basically, like, all the ones up at the top are, like, the more active ones. And the ones further down are because, like, over time people asked for, like, some specific types of channels and stuff. And we haven't done a purge, which maybe we should, because we have so many. We have about 650 people on the server or so. But we do have like a good amount of like pretty daily active people on there. But yeah, I think the self care challenge has been like helping a lot of people come out of their shells and start like talking in the Discord. Like we've started having a lot more new people joining in the conversations and stuff like that. So that's really awesome too. Yeah, it's a really really nice community. Everybody's been super super awesome, super everybody's super nice and super supportive of each other. So Little bow tie or the tail? I'm gonna jump and do the tail, and then we'll do a little bow tie. Hello, window. How you doing? Thank you for contributing to the game challenge. Can I see? My pleasure. Aw, thank you. Somewhere, I'm sure I can see how much it totally is on there. Oh, you were cheering bits. That's what that is. Nobody's ever done that before, so I didn't know what the sound was that I was hearing. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. 40%. Oh, we're 40% of the way there. That's exciting. I will have to figure out what the heck I'm gonna play. I have to pretend to be a gamer for a night. I have a feeling y'all are gonna fulfill it before the time's up. I'm trying to talk my partner Little Fish into playing Overcooked with me for it because I'm terrible at Overcooked. I'm not terrible, but I frustrate him because he's much better than I am. So it's not that I suck, it's just he's much better than I am. But yeah, so I'm trying to talk him into doing some Overcooked with me, possibly for that. Otherwise, it'll probably be something like Stardew Valley or Minecraft or something like that. I don't know. Overcooked. It's like a kitchen cooking game where, you know, everything is going on fire and you have to fulfill orders, but you're like a raccoon and a squirrel. And it's just utter nonsense, and we have to communicate with each other and be like, I'm gonna make the burgers and you prep the salad and stuff like that. It's utterly silly, and yeah. I actually think it's Overcooked 2, not Overcooked, not the original one. We have played the original one as well, but we both like the second version better. With the Onion King and Kevin, the dog. Kevin is sassy. It is chaotic and fun. I'm like, we either have to go one of two ways. It either has to be like chill mellow, or it has to be chaotic and fun. Yeah, like there's no middle ground with me. It's one or the other. It's oh, we're at 6K, so we're 60% of the way. Let me see. I thought it was 10,000. Is Kevin a husky? Kevin sounds like a husky. Kevin is like a generic dog. It's like just a little brown dog. 55%. Okay, yeah, we're 55%. Nice, very nice. Whatever it is, it'll be good, and I don't know how to pretend to be a gamer, so you guys are gonna have to give me tips on how to pretend to be a gamer, which is fine. It's cool. I also don't know where my headphones are. I had cute headphones, and I lost them in the move. So I might have to borrow my fiance's headphones, which are not cute, but they will do the trick as I pretend to be a gamer. Ooh, unless he lets me use his fancy rainbow ones. I wonder if he'll let me use his fancy rainbow ones. I'll attack, no defend. He's all sass. Like, all he ever says is bark, but like the onion, he's very sassy to the Onion King. I think Kevin might be my favorite part. Although the Kevin levels are awful. They are so difficult. He has like his own special levels where you have to like do extra steps to make the food, and it is very much difficult. Difficulter, more difficult. Those are the words I'm looking for. Somewhere in my head there is brain. I'm pretty sure it's soup. It's just soupy sloshing around in there, but it is in there. Enough thread to finish this off and tie a knot. I don't know. I'm playing some thread chicken of whether or not I can tie a knot at the end of this. I'll have enough to stitch it, but I might have to leave this end under. It's part of the little boat. Okay, done with D&D. Hi, Nana. Do I have enough to tie it? Yeah, I can get this in. Just, there we go. Love thread chicken. I do okay. This isn't as bad of a knot as I thought it was gonna be. Get on there. Nope. Gotta do a third knot. The second one didn't go on top of the first one. Get in there. There we go. We're good. We're good. Look at how tiny that little snippet is. This little baby snippet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my jar of yarn snippets. This isn't even all of them. Where's my other jar? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's only here with me now. Where's my other jar of snippets? I said it somewhere. Whatever. I have a bigger jar of snippets too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I don't know that I want to do anything with them. Part of me, I always like play around with the idea of like sorting them by like pretty color palettes and like putting them in like little glass vials and like, I don't know, selling them as like little necklaces or like something like that. But like, I don't think anyone but me would buy that kind of thing. Or like trapped in resin or something like that. I don't know. Like I'm a weirdo and I come up with weird things in my brain. A dice set, thread themed dice set. Ooh, put them in dice. See, now you're just giving me excuses to get into resin making with dice and like tie more D&D into my shop. Dang it, y'all. My partner's never gonna forgive you. Thread dice like cheese dice? That sounds amazing. Like, well, like the rubber ducky dice, where like there's stuff inside the dice. Like it's an actual dice that you can like use. Not like the cheese dice. Those look delicious. I just want to eat the cheese dice. Cheese is delicious. But yeah. Or an ornament, yeah. Ooh, that could be really cool. Like each year, like save up my yarn, my little thread scrappies for like the entire year, and then like put them in an ornament for that year. That could be really cool. Uh-oh, I lost my needle. Oh, no I didn't. It's right here. It's sticking out where it's supposed to be. I'm losing my mind. Cheese is delicious. Cheese is wonderful. Cheese is life. I tried going vegan, and I was very sad that I had to give up cheese. And while cashew cheese is good, it doesn't compare to cow cheese. Then you just get a Chaos Rainbow ornament every year. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but like, look at this. Like, you can see the layers of like what I was working on. Like, I can pull, like, this is clearly the Sylveon, but then like beneath that you can see like the Flareon, and like below that was the blue space pattern that I was working on for Kiddo. So like you can like see like the layers of what the projects were that I was working on. And I don't know, there's something about like little thread snippets being like like a piece of what you were working on, even though they didn't make it into the final piece, that like I can't just get rid of them because like my brain holds on to that. Like, it's very sentimental. It's kind of dumb, but it's like a weird sentimental thought. And like, I get that there's not really like a super practical use to them. Like, I know I could like stuff something with them or like something like that, but like honestly, like I don't really make things that I would stuff, like pillows or like little stuffed animals or things. And I don't create enough of it to like do that, which is why I was trying to think of like other little things that I could do that like, I don't know, might be meaningful to somebody else too. Like, if Sylveon's your favorite Pokemon, like if I pulled some of the color palette pieces from Sylveon's and put that in, a little vial or something like that, it's, the colors are pretty and all, but also like it means something to you as well, because those colors from those pieces were used to make a Sylveon piece, or like, I don't know, things like that. That's where my brain goes with things. It doesn't necessarily make sense, and I don't know. I don't know. Animals are friends and food. Yes, they are. I was vegan for a while. I was vegetarian for about 8 years. And then I went on a cruise. And for the 4th of July, we were in Canada. And, oh my goodness. Lucian just submitted just a whole lot of coins or Pokeballs to the Let's Play a Game challenge. Except for flippin' dolphins. I mean, where are you? Okay, are flippin' dolphins not friends and food because they're not friends, or because they're not food, or because they're not either? I feel like your answer needs more context, Nana. I love bacon and chicken too much for either of those options. I didn't eat bacon for a really long time. Like, I didn't like bacon for a really long time. And I didn't eat chicken for probably 15 years, and I didn't eat fish for like 15 years either. So like, giving up meat for a while, like for like 8 years, was not a big deal, because like I didn't eat most meat. Like, every once in a while I'd have a steak, but like that was pretty much it. So like, giving up the rest of it, like I was already not eating chicken and fish, so like meh, whatever, But then I went on a cruise, and we were in Canada over the 4th of July. And at first they were like, oh yeah, like, it won't be a big deal. And then like the crew, mind you, it was a really small cruise ship. There was about 150 total people on the ship, including all of the, crew. There was like 150 people total on the ship. So it was a very small cruise, and we were cruising the Great Lakes. Anyway, so we were in Canada, and then the crew like realized we were going to be in Canada for the 4th of July, and they like felt bad about that, and so they decided to surprise us with a barbecue. And we were the youngest people. I was 22 at the time, and we were the youngest people on the boat by a good 45 years. 45 years, easy. It was definitely like a senior citizens cruise. With the exception of one little old lady brought her poor granddaughter on this cruise. It was very like, this is an information-based cruise. You're learning about the history of the area, like, which is fine. Like, we were all into it and stuff. But it meant that I was the only person on the entire ship that was actually vegetarian. And so when I like asked for the vegetarian menu for the whole trip, anybody else who asked for the vegetarian menu, it was because they were older and wanted the option of having vegetarian at dinner instead of like being forced to eat whatever it was that everybody else was eating. Um, but I was the only one who was like truly vegetarian. And so they did this entire barbecue for us. They surprised us when we got back from our excursion that day. Um, and we get to this barbecue out on the deck, and nice. Catch them Pokemons. And we get to this barbecue, and I'm like walking down the line with my plate in my hand, and I ended up stopping and being like, what doesn't have meat in it? And like, they were like, oh. And they looked, and it was like racks of ribs and giant burgers. They had wrapped every single piece of corn in bacon. They had put ham in the baked beans. Like, there was not a single thing that was vegetarian except for the watermelon. And they were like, they felt so bad. They were like, we can like go make something else for you. But like, by that time, like, one, I was starving, and two, it smelled so good. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna have some barbecue. And I have continued to eat meat ever since then. That was what broke me. 4th of July in Canada on a boat. Barbecue on a boat. So. Look at me, I'm a fit little dolphin. Nana, you've got people over on the clock app over here quoting Finding Nemo at me as well. That's how you barbecue. Chalk up a win for Canada. I mean, that's the thing. It wasn't even like Canada. It was like the crew members from like the ship we were on. Don't say Canada's never done anything for you. Canada brought me and meat back together. All because, you know, we were there. Blame Canada. I blame Canada. Where's Avril? I need to blame Canada. Fish are totally friendly and food. Dude, I haven't had fish in a while. Now I want some sushi. I need to figure out what time it is. I need to put a clock in this area so I can see what time it is. I feel myself getting tired, and I feel like, yep, it's 10:24. I'm close. I need to start wrapping up. My eyes are getting tired. Like when I start seeing a little blurry, I'm like even with my glasses on, then I'm like it's getting time. My eyes are like, it's time for sleepies, please. Sylveon's starting to look like it has like a little bit of a unibrow going, but like it's super cute. Aw, thank you, Window. I had fish like 4 months ago, I think. Oh, you know what? We did have poke like right before we moved here. So I guess I had fish like a month ago. We had like we went to poke one last time because like we weren't sure if they were like gonna have poke out here. And you know what? I have yet to see a single poke place. But they're opening up a Raising Cane's down the road from us, so that's super exciting because when we moved here almost a month ago, we were like, damn, we're like not gonna get Raising Cane's anymore, and like straight up, I think we had Raising Cane's like 3 times on the drive over. Like anytime we saw it, we're like, oh, that's where we're going to eat for the day, like as we were driving. But we got here and like they don't have them here, but they're building one like just down the road from us, and we're very excited, like stupidly excited about this. A wild tink appeared. Nana, a wild tink appeared on the clock app. Tink. We got 1 or 2. Tink is on the talk. Yes, Tink is on the talk. That is what is happening. Yeah, like we just moved to Maryland, and my partner lived in Virginia about 4 years ago, and he was like, yeah, they don't have Raising Cane's out there. So like he was really sad to be seeing that go. So like we will be hitting up that grand opening when it happens. Absolutely. Like, they're literally like building the building right now, which is like where you gotta catch it. I know. Go over to Twitch. Nana's gonna throw a Pokeball at you. That would be too easy. I mean, fair. All about the crabs in the Northeast. Supposedly, I have yet to have any since I've been here, but, we have had, we went to Bonefish, but I got steak. And, we went to a little hole-in-the-wall Chinese food place, and, like, McDonald's, cause we're kind of rural adjacent. I was promised rural adjacent. I was fine with rural, but I was promised that we would be rural adjacent. And I texted Little Fish when I was at the grocery store the other day, and I was like, I think we might be a little more rural than adjacent, because I just saw 3 people riding their horses through the grocery store parking lot. And he just laughed, and I don't know how to respond to that, because I grew up in Orange County, California, so like that's just not something that would happen there. Like if there are horses like in a parking lot or going down the street, it's either for the 4th of July parade or the police will arrest somebody. Like that's just. If he wants a wild tink for his Pokedex, he's gotta find it, duh. Nana, apparently you have to go on a wild tink hunt. So, that's all I got for you. Tink, did you hear that, when we drove from California to Maryland, that, I met up with Nana? And also, are you gonna come and meet us at the Ren Fair this year? By the way, for anyone that's interested, we're doing a meetup, like for like the people on the Discord or like, you know, whatever. We're gonna go to the PA Ren Fair, the Pennsylvania Ren Fair this year. I still met you first. So that is true. You did get to meet me first. You see tractors on the road regularly. I mean, yeah, like, but like I conceptually, I understood that like this was a thing that happened to places. It was just like it just was. It surprised me, I guess. Like when I was just innocently going to the grocery store, like for milk, and there was just people on horseback. What did I do? Oh, I made a mistake. I went over one people. Can you fix it? Ask Tinks if she wants to be my date to the Penn Ren Fair. So Nana is asking if you will be his date to the Penn Ren Fair. I did. I made a mistake. That stitch is not supposed to exist. So now I have to undo just a few. We're just doing a little bit of frogging tonight. Nowhere near as bad as last time. Tink gave you the heart eyes and said duh. So I'm not sure exactly when we're going. It's in the fall, but yeah, we're gonna do the Penn Ren Fair and I don't know, something else. Possibly the Maryland Ren Fair. I mean, I know I live in Maryland, but partner has family in. What did I do? Where did you come from? Okay, you know what? That stitch is just gonna stay there because it's from. Ah, we gotta do matching costumes. Alright. So, Nana used a lure, and a wild Tink appeared on the purple app now. No, I'm just gonna let that single stitch stay there because I have no desire to try and take it out. You know what? It's a dark color. I'm just gonna cover it up when I do that other color. I'm literally just gonna stitch right over it again. I have done that on occasion before. Nobody's gonna notice. This is for my personal collection anyway. If it was a commission, I would pull it out and I would do it properly. But because it's just for me, I don't have the energy right now to care that there's an extra stitch. So I'm just gonna cover it up. With the other one, with the proper one. Make sure you get those giant turkey legs. Was that an actual serious question? Poke catch. You don't have a trainer pet. You gotta hit Poke Start first. Oh, you got a Bulbasaur. You got a Bulbasaur. Now you can Poke catch it. What is this? Is an attempt to catch a wild Tink? It probably is an attempt to catch a wild Tink. Nana, you gotta Poke catch the Tink. Dang it. Did you run out of Pokeballs too? Because I definitely ran out of Pokeballs. You don't know what. You gotta Poke catch. Okay, you gotta Poke Start first. Poke Start and then Poke catch. Nana, you can also like battle with this thing too. Oh, you got a chest skin. No, I still have some. Oh, I like ran out. It like got mad at me. Oh, the Pokemon already escaped. Dang it, Nana. Yeah, Nana got a chest spin. What color and theme, Nana? We gotta plan. You can battle. Yeah, Nana, you can battle. I'm a sucker for costumes. We know, Tink, we know. How often do they come again? I need to be more prepared. I think they come every 5 minutes or so, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Next time when, like, on the next live, I'll try and remember to, like, time it. This command doesn't exist. Poke help for list of all commands. Oh, there you go. I would have thought it was Poke Battle too. Oh, jeez, it's gonna send you to a freaking off link. Lovely. Okay, that's where I'm gonna stop for the night. A Sylveon with a cute little unibrow. Because my eyes are tired and I'm starting to see double and make silly mistakes. Okay, end of stream stuffies. Stuff. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Where's the thing? There's the thing. Okay. Alright. For those of you on the purple app on Twitch, that is the link in bio. So when I say link in bio, that is what I'm talking about. For everyone on TikTok, my end of stream stuff. If you want any patterns of your own, I do sell them in a couple different places. There is my Etsy shop. The link to that is in my bio. They're about $5 a piece. You can also support me on Patreon. I have a few different tiers on there. My $7 tier will get you all 4, so the 3 original starters plus Pikachu, and it also gets you 2 patterns each month that like rotate out, but you'll always have access to the original 3 starters and Pikachu. The $12 tier gets you access to the full library of patterns that I have made available. There are 29 patterns currently. I also promise to add 4 new patterns each month to the library. So the 2 that I've added 2 so far this month, Venusaur and Blastoise. Those also happen to be the patterns of the month for the $7 pattern of the month tier. That's that stuff. If you want to join the Discord, we would love to have you over there. We are chaotic neutral. And yeah, we play TTRPGs, we play Pokemon, we play Minecraft, we do crafty stuff. We are pretty much all neurodivergent, and we're a lot of fun. Everyone over there is super nice and super wonderful, and I love them all so much. We are also doing a self-care challenge every month. So you earn coins by taking care of yourself throughout the month. And then you get for each coin you earn, you get your name put into a raffle to play, like to do a game night. So this month we are going to be playing Raccoon Sky Pirates. My partner and I have been talking about like some other games that we'd like to host in the future, like Thirsty Sword Lesbians and like stuff like that. So this month we're going to be doing Raccoon Sky Pirates. With the winners from the January Self-Care Challenge. What else am I missing? If you want to learn to cross-stitch, if you don't know how to cross-stitch and you want to learn how to cross-stitch, I do have a how to cross-stitch guide. The link is in the bio. And if you have any additional questions, you can always shoot me a DM and ask me whatever you need help with. I'm also going to be creating a video tutorial series to go along with the how-to guide, or like in conjunction with it, or in substitution of it if you're more of a visual learner. And I'm going to walk you through all of the steps of how to cross stitch from start to beginning, Good Lord, the words. I'm having trouble with the words tonight. So from start to finish, I will teach you everything from the way I grid the backs of my patterns to, you know, walking you through picking out your colors at the store and like what to look for and things like that. Like talking you through like the different kinds of cloth, and I don't know, just like whatever you have questions about, I'm gonna be making videos to answer those questions to get you started cross stitching your own stuff. I think that's it. Thank you to Game Chops for the mood music tonight. They do like remixed video game music and stuff like that. So that's who we've been listening to tonight. I think that's it. I go live on Wednesdays and Sundays. I know that I've been saying Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, but I've decided that 3 days a week is too much for me, and I need time to like make the videos that I want to be making and like do some of that kind of stuff as well. So 3 nights a week of streaming. This is my time that I need to be doing that other stuff as well. So I'm just going to be dropping down to 2 nights of streaming. It's going to be Wednesdays and Sundays. Those are going to be my stream days. And the other days I'm going to be working on like content and making those patterns and playing with the rest of my, like, I just got a Cameo 4 silhouette cutting machine and I want to like play around with making bookmarks and stickers and like fun stuff like that as well. It's to supplement you know, with my cross stitches and stuff like that I sell. So yeah, I need some time for that kind of stuff. So with that said, I will see you all on Sunday, and have fun and stay chaotic and be good and take care of yourselves. And I love you all. Thank you. Good night.